What's good, Commanders fans? Super quick video here. So the Commanders did make some roster moves. They did release offensive lineman Mason Brooks, who was playing guard and a little bit of center here. I think they tried him a left tackle at sometimes as well. So some people were saying he didn't have a great game against the Jets. I didn't really see whether he had a bad or a good game. But I guess he was the guy that was expendable because Sam Hartman right now, he's dealing with a right shoulder injury. And Dan Quinn said that if Hartman did not practice this week, which he has not, he would not play. He would not play Saturday in Miami per Nicky Javala. And Grant Paulson was the first one to come out and say that they were going to sign Trace McSorley. Now, Trace McSorley is a local high school football star, went to Penn State, did play with the Ravens. He's a TikTok star as well. He also has a rap song named after him as well. Some rapper made the song. I can't remember the rapper's name, whoever. But McSorley, and he was with the Cardinals with Cliff Kingsbury as well. So he's been around the league for a little bit. He was a 6th round pick for the Ravens. I remember that game where it was a preseason game, and we played against the Ravens like we usually do. We're not playing against the Ravens this year in preseason, but Dwayne Haskins was playing in the game as well. Lamar Jackson did not play. But Trace McSorley played. And if I'm not mistaken, the Trey McSorley actually had a pretty good game in that game. Looking at that game real quick, it's not like it really matters, but I do remember him in that game, and he had a darn good game from what I remember. Look at the stats. He's a very mobile quarterback. He's very quick, a little shifty here and there too. So yeah, he was 15 to 27, 171 yards, 1 touchdown and no picks, 2 carries for 8 yards. So kind of pedestrian numbers, but not bad. I mean, 15 for 27, 171 yards and 1 touchdown. He was the main quarterback in that game, and they won the game 20-7. Dwayne Haskins went 10 for 17, 104 yards, 1 touchdown, and no picks. So, we'll see what happens with Sam Hartman. How long is he going to be out? I made my 53-man roster projection yesterday, and I said that Sam Hartman would be on the practice squad. Now, Sam Hartman did sign that contract with the UFL, or I'm sorry, he didn't sign a contract. He was drafted by a team in the UFL. So if it doesn't work out here, then he can go play in the UFL. But I do think he'll be claimed by somebody after he doesn't make the roster. If it's not like immediately in August or early September, then I think maybe October, November, somebody will claim him because he was a high priority UDFA. I think another team will pick him. And he had a good game against the Jets. I like the way that he played against the Jets. Used his legs to get a first down on a 3rd and 9. And then on a 2nd and 15, made a nice pass to Luke McCaffrey for a first down. But just looking at Trace McSorley, his write-up coming out of college in Penn State, was a starter for 3 years, all Big Ten honors as a sophomore, had 30 rushing touchdowns in his career. He rushed for 491 yards and 11 touchdowns to earn his team's most valuable offensive player. And look at some of his senior year. He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash, so he can move. He's got some legs on him for sure, man. He can scoot. He can move. 12 rushing touchdowns his senior year, which is darn good. 798 rushing yards. And you see, like, this is the thing that the Ravens used to do. They would sign guys that are mobile behind Lamar Jackson. They would get mobile quarterbacks. It looks like we're doing the same thing with Marcus Mariota, Trace McSorley, Sam Hartman, Jeff Driscoll. All these guys can move the chains with their legs. Trace McSorley definitely can do that. Having 798 rushing yards his senior year, 491 rushing yards his junior season, and 11 touchdowns. And then he threw for 28 touchdowns his junior year as well. I got to see if he overlapped with Jahan Dotson. I'm pretty sure he did. Threw for 18 touchdowns his senior year, was a redshirt senior. Threw 29 touchdowns and 8 picks in 2016. And if some of you guys remember him from Loudoun County, He's from Ashburn, Virginia as well, but he was a high school hero for sure. Briarwoods High School in Ashburn, Virginia. He had a 13-2 record as a freshman. 2 seasons later, his junior year led the team to a 15-0 record and his 3rd consecutive state title. So just being from the DMV, I never really heard of Briarwoods High School, but it's always good to know. I do like hearing about high school football for sure, just being a DMV person for sure. So 5'11", 211 pounds, so he's a little short. 6th round pick. But I'm kind of intrigued by the signing. I am. I get it. I am always intrigued by practice squad signings and low name signings. I don't really care. You guys know me. I always make videos about practice squad guys and guys that are not big name signings. I think it is important. I do. I think it is important, even if it is a practice squad claim or taking a claim on a guy. I'm always intrigued by it. Honestly, I really am. But yeah, the strengths that for him coming out of college: can throw with rollout accuracy, plays with good energy and a competitive spirit, good operation quickness with compact release. Previous tape shows ability to throw with anticipation, able to expedite release when pressure surges in his face, can set and uncork when receiver suddenly breaks open, willing to trust his targets to make a play, glues safeties in place with early eye work to open adjacent throwing windows, had success with zone read and RPO calls, has 30 rushing touchdowns as a starter, spirited runner with above average toughness and vision. And I remember when the Ravens had played against the Steelers on a Wednesday night game when the virus was around and they had to reschedule the game. I think Lamar was out, RG3 was playing, RG3 got benched or got injured, and Trace McSorley came in and threw a 77-yard touchdown pass to Hollywood Brown. So he's capable. He's capable of coming in and kind of holding down the fort for about a quarter. I don't know about a full game or anything like that, but maybe like a quarter he could come in and make something shake and make some havoc happen as well. He was on a couple Heisman ballots in 2016 as well, just behind Lamar Jackson, which is funny because they played together with the Ravens as well. But yeah, there was something else that he did in a game too. But he ended up getting benched with the Cardinals for David Blough, which is not good. And then he was on the Patriots. He signed a one-year deal with the Patriots. It was cut on August 28, 2023. Then he was signed by the Bears to their practice squad on October 17th. Then he was released November 21st. Then the Steelers signed him on December 4th to their practice squad. He was released on January 10th. So that's most likely what's going to happen to him. He'll probably be here at Camp Body, and we'll see if he does make the practice squad. So, all right, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Health Commanders, as always, I'll be with you guys tomorrow for the joint practice, commenting on that. I hope the Dolphins show a live stream of it. The Ravens did last year. The Jets did it for about 30 minutes, and they stopped it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, the Mayo Forbes, please don't get beat by a third-string guy or fourth-string guy. That's all I'm asking for the preseason game. And tomorrow, if you get beat by Tyreek Hill, you kind of just chalk it up to being Tyreek Hill. So he kind of gets a little bit of a pass tomorrow. But I don't want to see him in a preseason game being beat by Willie Snead and Kyron McGowan and guys like that in the preseason game. All right, you guys. Now the Commanders. Peace.